So I think being a good leader is being, this word servant leader, where we really serve as leaders, and that gets you closer to your outcome than if you were back there just, yelling at them and trying to make them hit their goals and objectives, and that just doesn't work anymore.
Is what would you say it takes to actually be a leader? And maybe some of the things you've already said, but if there's anything you could kind of share, what does it really take to, be a leader?
I have certain core values, Cruz. One of them, I think to be a good leader, you have to mix being firm with compassion. So there's times you have to be firm. It's not about everyone liking you. It's about being able to say what needs to be said, but doing it in a way that's loving and compassionate. For
Yeah,
example, when you correct someone, you don't have to shred them to get your point across. You can say it in a way where they receive it and still feel empowered. So I think communication is a big part of being a good leader, is communicating effectively, know when to, maybe change your tone, not necessarily raise your voice. Being flexible and adaptable now in this COVID world of, with everything going on in the world today, the leaders that are being flexible and adaptive, understanding some employees want to stay home and work from home, and that's okay. Some want to come in, that's okay. And being flexible to receive input from their teams, I think is super important. And of course, there's a ton of other words I can share, like sacrifice and commitment and those things. But I
sure.
think if you really want to be a great leader, it's like mastery. The more you do it, the better you get. And it's lifetime learning. I don't think I've ever arrived. I don't say, okay, I'm a great leader today, therefore there's no room for improvement. That would be a dying mistake. I'm
Yeah,
always evolving, I'm always reading, I'm always getting employee input. I value what they have to say, they value what I have to say. So I think being a good leader is being, this word servant leader, where we really serve as leaders, and that gets you closer to your outcome than if you were back there just, yelling at them and trying to make them hit their goals and objectives, and that just doesn't work anymore.